Hi guys, in this video I will teach you how to create tables, create form and subform, queries, and last but not the least, report. Alright guys, today we're going to develop an ordering system, and this is the background of the system. No? First we have to know that what are the requirements of this ordering system. Let's say, for example, a business owner approaches, and these are his requirements. Number one, he needs an easier way to record customer information and to record also the products ordered by a particular customer. So we're going to create a form for him, an input form that will capture the product ordered by a particular customer, and also a form that we can add customer information, modify the information, or delete if we want to. Then next, these are the functionalities and features that he needs in the database. First, he wants to know what are the orders based on zip code, because he would like they will use it to help the delivery man to plan their route and also save from the cost of gasoline, of course. So this is very important for him. And next, he would like to get order information they receive for a particular month. It's important for this customer because, let's say, if he asks for the month of July, this month, what are the orders made, so that he can replenish his inventory for the following month. Plus, he would like to know also, or he needs also, to update the price of the product based on a given criteria. Instead of doing this one by one, updating the price of each product, he would like an automated way to update the price of the particular product. So these are the basic requirements. Of course, we will create also a report for him. He needs also, I didn't add here, also he needs a billing. So we'll create this report is, for example, at the end of the month he would like to bill the customer, so he needs a report that will show the customers what are the products that they order and how much the total of the bill, so that he can notify the customer of how much they need to pay to the company, right? So those are the things that we're going to study, and I will show you also the form that we're going to create, so that you will have a complete picture of the outcome that we're going to do today. So after we finish the tutorial, this will be the form that we're going to create. Okay, so this is a customer form with a subform. For example, for let's go to the second customer. Let's say for this company, it's a customer, and these are the details of the company, and most importantly, these are the details of the products that this company had ordered, and it's also the date of the delivery. It's shown here. Okay, now next let's close this. So also we're going to create these queries, 4 queries, and also 3 tables: customers, orders, and products. For the customers and products, I will teach you how to import data from another table. So because we have lots of customers here, it's around 92 customers. We will not input that one by one. We don't have time for that. Also same case, the product. So we will import this data from another database. I will teach you how to do that. But for this particular database, the orders database, I will teach you how to create this table from scratch. Okay guys, so we will create from the start an ordering system. From scratch, we will create one database. So you will go to the start menu or start of Windows 10, start button, and then select Microsoft Access. Okay, so we are now in the Microsoft Access. Click the blank database and name it ordering system. And let's say we will save this in our desktop. So, but you can save it to any location. But for this tutorial, I will save it in the desktop. And then click OK. So it will be saved in the desktop. This is the name of our database, and create. Click create. Now let's close this table first. Now, as I've said, we will create 3 tables: customers, second products, and third ordering system. The customers and the products, we will import it from another database. So I will teach you how to import. Let's first import the customer table. Go to the external, new source, and from database. And the table will be coming from an Access database also. So we'll click the Access database, we'll select that. And in this video, I will place a link of that database, the source database of customers and products, so that you can follow this tutorial also, and you can practice how to import the table from the database that I'm going to give you, which is available in the link below of this video. So I will import the table. I will browse. Okay, so it's in my Microsoft Access projects, and then it's in the actually it's in the delivery system, and this is the table, reference table, reference access. Okay, so click it and then open. Now here's we imported it already. Click OK, and then it will give you a dialog box with the title import objects. So we need two tables, the customers and the product. So select both. You can select these two tables by pressing the shift key, and then select the other table also. So now both are selected. Click OK. Excuse me, and then close. So we have now two tables, table customer, table products. So it saves us a lot of time by entering all this data. We have 92 customers. So close this. Let's check the products. So we have 77 products also. So it saves us a lot. Okay guys, so now we will create the orders table from the scratch. So to create a table, you have to go to the create menu and then click table design, and then the field name that we need is, of course, order ID. We will name this table as TBL order. The data type is auto number. We will use this as the primary key. Next, customer ID. Now, this customer ID will be the data of this customer ID will be taken from the table customer. So in that case, we need a lookup wizard because we're going to look up the data on this table, right? So lookup wizard. Okay, so this is the lookup wizard. So we have two choices. I want the lookup field to get the values from another table. That's what we need because we're going to get the data from another table customers. The second option is I will type in the values that I want. So we don't need that. What we need is the first one. So select the first one and next. Now, this is the customer ID. We need the customer ID, these customers. So select the customers, next. And if we're going to select the company name, so listen to this guys, if we're going to select the company name, automatically the Microsoft Access will select the customer ID and the company name. But what we're going to do here is we're going to display only the company name. But every time a user select the company name, it will store the customer ID in the database. Okay, so just select the company name, click this one. Okay, if you select this two arrow, it will select all the fields, but we don't need that. We need only the company name to be displayed, and automatically customer ID by default it will be selected also. So select the company name, click this one, the single arrow, and click next. Now this is the sorting order, no? So I need the customer name in ascending order, so it's easier to find the name of the company if it's sorted. So we have chosen the sorting order by company name in ascending order, so from A, B, Z, no? Next, now as you can see, this is the preview. It's already sorted because we request sorted, and it hide the key column. So if we unhide that, you will see this is the customer ID, but we don't want to see that. We just need to see, because for us, for the user, they're not concerned about this, the customer ID. They're concerned only of the customer name, but when they select one of this customer ID will be stored in the database instead. So we'll hide it, and then we can also enlarge this. Okay, next, click next. Now, so we'll just accept the customer ID field name, and then click the enable data integrity. So it will restrict delete, and click finish. So it's asking us to save this, so click yes, and then we will name this as table order, TBL. This is the prefix, so that we will know immediately by its name that this is a table orders, and click the OK button. There's no primary key defined, so just click yes, and it will select the order ID. See, it sends already. So you can also change that if you want to, but for this particular table, the Microsoft Access had selected correctly what's our primary ID, this one. So how to create a primary ID just in case? So you will just select this. For example, you unselect this is the situation before. We don't have a primary ID, and if you would like to manually select this as a primary ID, just click this portion, the cell before the order ID, and then click the primary key button or ribbon. Now this symbol means the order ID is our primary key. Now the next is the product. We need in the orders, the information that we need here in the orders table is the customer, who's the customer, and what are the products ordered by that particular customer. So we need the product ID. Now, same case of customer ID, we need, instead of typing the product, and also to ensure that we are entering the correct product, we will use a lookup. No? So lookup. By the way, before we proceed to the product ID, you will see there's a tab here called lookup. So in the customer, we use the lookup here, and it was the data type was selected automatically because the customer ID of table customers, let me show it to you. The data type of customer ID in the table customer is short text, so that's why in the table orders the data type was automatically selected by the Microsoft Access. Got it? Short text because the data type here of the table customers is short text also. So let's close. So that's it. Now, before going forward to product ID, I would like to show you something also. In the lookup, you will see this this is a combo box. Now I will show you later when after we finish defining this table. Now the display control is a combo box now because we are looking only for we are looking to the table customer. We are pointing to the table customers, and whatever the data here in the table customers, we will just select true combo box, and this is the query. Okay, so now let's go back to the product ID. And so what we did to the customer ID, the process that we did for the customer ID, we will use this also in the product ID. So let's select the lookup wizard, and then instead of the second one, we will select, of course, the first one, because I want the lookup field to get the values from another table, and that table is product table. Okay, click next, and then we'll select the table products. We need the data from table products, so tables, and click next, and then we need the product name. Product name, product name will be displayed, but product ID will be stored in this database or table. Next, we need to click the first, the single arrow, product name, next, and then we need the ascending order to make it easier for us to select the product. Next, and then let's enlarge this, double click that, so it looks correct. Next, product ID, then enable data integrity also, restrict delete, so it would not be difficult. It's like a validation also, validation that this order database should be always synchronized with the table products. If there's if we delete in this order database, if we delete an item, it will stop us to delete, because it should be deleted first here in the table products. We are not allowed to delete here. Otherwise, if we're not going to click this, there's a tendency that some products will be present here in the table orders, and then it's absent here in the table products. We want the tables, or whatever products that we have in the table orders will also be present in the table products. Okay, so finish. Now, okay, it asks us to save again, so let's save. Okay. Okay, just click yes. Okay, now delivery date. We need a delivery date. So delivery date, and then of course it's we need a delivery date. So we need a date time, no? Date time, data type. Go to the general. We can change the format here. The delivery date format I would need is month. The 3 letters of the first month, like first, that's for example July. The date that will be shown is JUL, so the first 3 letter, and the date, double Z for the number for the particular date, for example 2101, and then the year, 4 digits for the year. So that's what I want. Okay, so time to save. Go to the file and save. Very important. I just skip yes, so it's giving an error. Now let's go now to see. Let's test this table that we created. Okay, so now we'll see once you click this one. But before we do this, I'll show you something. Disable, yes. We'll go to the database tools and then relationships. As you can see, let me put this in the bottom. This is the relationship now of the customers, product, and table orders. This relationship is called one-to-many. One-to-many. So every single product of the table product, it's allowed, this table order is allowed to have many numbers of items. Okay, the same case of the table customer. One product or one customer ID, many customer ID here. So this is the relationship. If you see this, meaning we are good to go. Okay, and this will also, as I explained, no, this also shows the data integrity of the when you double click this, just to show you, see, and for differential integrity. Okay, now maybe in the future videos I will not be discussing in detail the preferential integrity here. It's beyond the scope of this video, and just give a comment if you want for me to create a video that will discuss in detail the relationship of every table and the different types of relationship. Huh? So let's go back here and click yes, and now let's test the table that we created. Now yes, perfect. Okay, let's try. Now as you can see, it's a combo box now. So this will prevent us to make accidental errors, because instead of typing it manually one by one, it's prone for mistakes, and at the same time it will help your productivity, because instead of typing one by one, you will just select here, bond outlet, for example, this customer. Okay, you will see this is the name of the customer, and but behind this, only the customer ID will be saved in this table. Same case with product. Select, and let's select one product. Let's say, for example, yes, that's it. And let's test let's save a date. What date? For example, he would like to deliver it on 31. So our table order is working fine, and we'll proceed for creating forms in subform. Let's save it. Okay, now it's time to create a form. One of the requirements of the customer is a form that will make his life easier in recording customers, maintaining customers' information, and also recording the orders of the customer. So let's see. I will create select these table customers because of this relationship, the tables tools relationship. Let's go there again. So you can see this is the table customer and this is table orders. Because of this relationship, once we create a form in the table customers, it automatically Microsoft Access will create a subform. No? So let's see. Table customers, select the table customers, create, and then create form. Wait for a while. Yes, as you can see, immediately we have a form. Well, customers will change this name. We will make the appearance, because as you make the appearance a little bit better, because as you can see, this this field is too long. No, it's more than enough. So we will transfer some fields here to the right, and then this also we will a little bit make it bigger, and we will change also this name. We'll change this name because this is the field name, because we didn't specify in the table the appearance or the caption. So in the form we can edit that. So the first task is to change the table customers. We'll make it customers only. So just click this, double click, and remove the table TBL prefix. So that's it. Now let's save this first. File, save, and we will name this as FRM customers, to distinguish that this file or this object is a form. So we placed a prefix FRM. The other one, TBL, to recognize that this object is a table. So click. Okay. Now, next task is I don't need this. This is a record selector or what? So let me see first. Format. We'll go to okay, we are in the design. We'll go to the design view, and then we'll go to the design, and then I'm looking for property sheet. Is it in the, yes, it's here. When you click the design, this group tools property sheet. I know the usually when I creating database, I use the shortcut F4, but because I'm doing a video tutorial, I need to show you using this cursor where I can get this one, this property sheet, but the shortcut is F4. Okay, so go to the design, property sheet, and then click. Now we have the property sheet. Our objective here is to remove, again, I will show you, no? I would like to remove this. So if you go to the design, I usually change this into alphabetical order because currently it's not in the alphabetical order. So I'll change this to that. Now I know the name of that is that a record selector? I will okay. I have to select the form first because out of here, that's why it's not showing form. So it select the form. Now it's the form. Now all the properties shown here now is related to the form. So I think it's called record selector. So it's here. It says yes. So double click, or you can click this one. No. No. So it's no. Let's see. Go to the form view. If you click this form view, no, it's gone now. So it's called record selectors, right? Now another task that we are going to do is to place the fields, some fields here. Will reduce this. So what we will see here is how many fields this one. We should make it balance. So let me count first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11. So what I will do, what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My plan is I will from here to here, and then this address I will place there all the address details, but I will leave the phone at the bottom. Okay, so now let's go to the design. So we'll change the appearance of this. Click design view. Let me close this for the meantime so that our screen will not be crowded. We are in the design view now. Okay, design view. So now click this one. If I click this, it will select all, right? So, but I don't want to select this table, so I will shift or control. Okay, what I will do, I don't want to select this one. Okay, just a second. Let me close it. Shift. I'll select only this. I'll go to the arrange and then remove layout. Okay. Then I will select this and then reduce this only. So this, or I'll do one thing. I will. Okay, so we will customize the appearance of this customer's form. So let's go to the, let's say, let's go to design, make sure that we are in the design view. Okay, I will reduce this. I will reduce the field size or the width of these fields. So let me try this. Let me try this one. Select this and then reduce this one. Okay, so I think this is enough. Let's see the layout. We go to the layout. So what do you think? The size is okay. If we go to other longer time, okay, to be safe, I will increase this a little. Okay, go to the design again. Go to the design view and then increase it a little. Or go to the design property shift. We go to the width. Where's the width? Okay, width. Okay, we'll make it 2.5 inches. Okay, that's fine. Now I'll select this. I'll select this and I will go to the range and go to the stock. So we group this again. Now I'll create some column here that we're going to use as space in transferring the other fields. So while this is selected, you will see here in the arrange ribbon in the rows and columns group, select the insert right. So this one is the space in between. So I need another 2 columns for the labels and the fields. So I'll add 2 more. 1, 2. Okay. Now let's select this one. Now I will leave the customer ID on top. So The company name I'll place here in this area. So select here. No. I need the customer ID, company ID, contact name, and contact title will be in this location, while the address details will be in the right side. So I will select address and transfer here, or in the bottom. I want the I want the customer ID will be without any opposite fields. City, okay, city, region, uh, postal code, and country. Okay, then I will place the phone and the fax here. Okay, see. Now we reduce this one. Now I would like to reduce the space in between, so I'll select this. Oops. I'll select this one and then reduce this, or I'll use here the width. It's let's say 0.1, 0.1. So that's the space. Now about what we're going to do about this row, select this up to here. Okay, select by using the shift key and then selecting the each cells. Right click and then click delete. See, now we can select this and then place it here. Yes. Now, this one, what's the width of this? Let's see. The width of this is 1.1. Let's just make it even. Let's make it 1.5. Sorry, 1.5. Make it 1.5. Okay, so here also 1.5. Now this one we say is 2.5, so we'll use 2.5 here also. 2.5 purchase. So now make a little space here. This one also make a line a little bit. Okay. Now this at the bottom, reduce this. Okay, so this is our form now. Let's go to the design and then let's view our form. So I have already changed the one on top. Now I would like to change the name, the caption here. So go to the design view. Let's change the caption. Okay. The other way of changing the caption is, let's close this one first. We'll go back to the tables orders design view. Okay, so for the customer, we'll go to the caption and name it as customer only, not customer ID. And then product, name it as where's the caption? Product. And then for the delivery, let's just name it as delivery. Okay. And then the caption for this is order ID. Order ID. Close this. Save. Let's see the customers. See, order ID, product, and then the delivery. Okay, delivery date. Go to the layout. Delivery, I think we can change it to delivery date. Go again to the table orders. Table orders. I'm not happy with the delivery, so change it to delivery date. Okay, save to customers. Say delivery date. Now let's test this one. So we have a company, ABCDE company, and the product is let's say Chang. I don't know what this product means, but delivery, we can use this one. Let's say we'd like to do rigid by 31. Okay, so that's the format that we define in the table orders. Second product, let's test again. Philomix. So Philomix and then delivery. Let's say August 1. Okay, this tool. So that's it. That's our form. Now, how the question is how we're going. If, for example, our company would like to add a customer, so you will just click this here in the navigation bar. Click this one, not this one. This is for the product, but this one we're going to add a customer. So click this. Let's say XYZ company. XYZ YC1 XYZ AEP company. It requires to enter five characters. Okay, let's see. Design Y. Okay, you cannot see that one. Let me close it just to explain to you why it's us. For example, just a second. For example, I entered X, so this is called validation. XYZ. Let's see, it will accept? No, it will not accept. Why? Because of this validation. LLL is the character in capital letters. So this symbol, the greater than symbol means you have to enter anything that you enter will be transformed into capital, and then this one LLL is it means that we need to enter 5 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it was defined here in the table. Let me close this. We'll not say this one. No. Okay. Yes. Okay, here sign view. This is a customer ID. As you can see, this input mask. See? So we are required. Input mask can be used also for validating the data that we enter in the system or in the database. So close this. Let's go back to the forms. I will create new customers. So let's say XYZ AD. Company name is XYZ company. Company contact. The address is any address. Contact name Mr. Jane Doe or Mrs. Jane Doe. Sorry. And city is, let's say, any city. Contact title is manager. Let's say manager. Region in region. Phone. Okay. 99123456 or 45. Postal code is 1010 and the fax is 9945689, whatever number, any country. Okay, so we have a new customer. That's it. We'd like to add the product order for this customer. Let's go to the other products. Let's say stout. Deliver when you'd like to deliver. Over save. Keep on. And so that's it. So the next thing that we're going to do is to create queries. Yes, queries. Okay guys, we're going to start creating a parameter query. What is a parameter query? Parameter query is a query that prompts the user of a data, and the query will use it as a filter. Now, to understand it more, it's better to show you, to demonstrate to you what is a parameter query. Now, so go to the create and go to the query design, create ribbon. From the queries group, select the query design. Now, what is the query that we're going to create? It's a parameter query that will tell us, that will provide us the customer details, the company name, the address, and the postal code. So we need this table customers. And in addition, we need also the product details. We need the products ordered by this particular customer. So click the product also. Now the problem with this one, the customers and the products has no connection, no relationship. So we need an in-between table to make a relationship between these two. What is the table? Table orders. Click add. Okay, close. Put this in the bottom so you can see it clearly. Now the purpose of the table orders, it's working as a junction table or an in-between table. It's connected to table customers based on the customer ID, table products based on the product ID, and through table orders, now table customer is connected to table product. Now we can identify what are the products ordered by this particular customer due to the help of table orders table. So what we need, what information we need? Company name, address, because we're going to deliver to that particular address. The purpose of this query is we will provide this to the driver, and then the driver will type the zip code, and based on the result, he will know that once he goes to that particular place, these are the products that he needs to carry and to be delivered, and who are those customers. So we need also the postal code, address. Now we need the product name. So let's run it. Let's see and test it. Now, okay, so we have only 4 items. Why not? Let's try to add more to make it better, to make a better result. So I will add around 199 records here in the orders table, because in our tables orders we have only around 4 items or 4 records. So I will add around 199 records to make the demonstration better. So I'll save this one now, and we will come back later to this query. Let's save this. We'll name it as QRY. QRY stands for query. And then name this as zip code or postal code. Click. Right now, the classification of this query is a select query. It's only a select query at the moment. Then later, I will create a parameter for this, and I will show it to you after we added around 199 records. Now, I provided an Excel sheet that you can download. From that Excel sheet, you can add the records from that Excel sheet into the table orders table. So close this for the meantime. Uh, Now download the Excel sheet. Once you download it, after you download it, you will find these records. There are two sheets. The first sheet is around 2,000 records. Sheet number 2, I slim it down, or I reduce it into 200 records only to make this demonstration faster, because I tested it when after I added the records, the total 2,000 records, it takes time. So I reduce it to 200. But once you practice, I suggest that you use the 2000 record. Okay, so now select the record from row number 2 up to the end. Shift N. Okay, so this one, 200 rows minus the heading is 199 records. So copy this. Copy, and then go back to the Access, Microsoft Access. Now click. Now, the problem with this one is we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Wherein in our Excel we have only 3 columns: company name, product name, and delivery date. If we will add this immediately here, it will we will receive an error message because of this column order ID. So to solve that, we will create, instead of directly pasting the records to these table orders, we'll create a temporary query. Close this, create query design, table orders. How many columns we need? Only 3. We need only the customer ID, product ID, delivery date, and then click, let's view it. Now we have only 3 columns. Select the whole row, right click, and then paste. Okay, it's pasting now. See, only 200 records, but it's taking time. Oh, 199 records. Are you okay? Are you sure you want to paste it? Yes, of course. Okay. So we have now around 203 records. So let's close this. Don't save it because it's only a temporary. We created only a query to allow us to paste the records. Click no. Now, if you click the query postal code that we have created, it's around 203 records now. Now, we will now add in this query a parameter. Once we go back to the design, we'll add the parameter now to make this parameter query. In the criteria and in the column postal code, put the cursor here, click, and then create an open bracket, and then type postal code with a question mark, and then close bracket. I will make it bigger. Right click and zoom. See this one, open bracket, and then close bracket. In between, you can type anything here, or I will change it for you. Let's say provide. Now it's a command. Before it's a question. Provide a postal code. Okay. See. Now once I run this, it will prompt the user of a postal code. Right? Click run. Now provide the postal code. That's the text that we have typed. Provide the postal code. Now I will type 1010. Before, it's 203 records. When we didn't in the beginning, without a prompt, it provided us around 203 records. This time, the record will be filtered. Only the records with postal code 1010 will be put. So you see, our result is only 78 records with a parameter with a postal code of 1010, which we have given to our parameter as a criteria. So that's the example of parameter query. Okay, our next query is totals query. We can create totals query by going to the create ribbon. In the group queries, select the query design, and then we'll select product, about product details. So in this totals query, we will our purpose is to calculate the total ordered for a particular product, the total price of a particular product. So we need only table products. Let's add it. Okay. And we need also the delivery date. So let's click orders, because delivery date is available in the orders. We would like to know what are the products ordered in July, in the month of July, and how much it is. So we need the product name. I need the unit price. Okay. And then I need the order, the quantity of the for example, one product, how many quantities are ordered. So I need to count based on the order ID. So you will click total, this one in the show hide totals, and just see there will be additional row after I click the total. See, okay, so there's a total row now, and from this row you can you have many selection. You can create you can group a column or field. You can make a sum, a calculation, or any special expression. So in this order ID, we need to count this. How many are ordered for that particular product. And then instead of order ID, I will name it quantity to change the column name. So instead of order ID, so let's check this one now. Let's run before we proceed. So we have now, since it's a group, it was reduced from 199 to 13. So because we group it, 203 rather 203 records. Now we group the product. Now it's reduced to 13, and these are the unit price. And then, for example, in aniseed syrup, we have 12 quantity. But once we filter this, and only July, for the month of July, we will this will be reduced more. Okay, let's go to the design, and I will create a calculated column. I will multiply the unit price multiplied to the quantity, and then the result. So I'll create a column called total. Now what I will do, I'll create this one. Since I will create an expression, right click, I will go to the build, and then in the build I will type total, and then the from the table products, the unit price is from the table products. I'll open bracket, table products, okay, select, and then exclamation point. Then what I need is unit price multiplied by the count of the order ID. So count, open parenthesis, open bracket. I will type orders, TBL orders. Okay, exclamation point, order ID. It will count the order ID, and close parenthesis and click OK. I will make this as an expression, and let's see, let's test it. So see, so 10 multiplied by 12 is 120, 18 multiplied by 38 is 684, 7 multiplied by 1 is 7, so it's correct. Now we would like to know only what is the all the transaction in July, because we would like to know what are the items ordered, and then we can, based on those quantity, we will replenish our inventory. So let's see. So I will create delivery date, and then since this is an expression, I will use a criteria. I click where, okay, and I would like to know only the orders, so the delivery orders for the whole month of July. So it's between July 1 and July 31. So I'll type between. I'll zoom this to make the text bigger, but I will place it in the criteria, right? And in the criteria below the delivery column, right click, I will click zoom, and then I will type here our criteria is between, and then date should be enclosed with hashtag symbol or sharp symbol, sharp. Okay, from July 1, 7/1/20, 2006. Our data isn't it's old, and 7/31 2006. So that's it. It's between July 1. Click OK. Let's see if we have data, and then let's see. This will deliver date will not be shown because it's unchecked. It's only a criteria or a filter. See, before how many? Around 13, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's reduced to 4. So these are the only products ordered in the month of July. Okay, so that is called totals query. Totals query because you selected the totals, and we have type here how you would like what you'd like to do with the field. You would like to group it, you like to count it, or you want to make an expression, or you want to make a criteria. You will choose where. So that's the total query. Let's save it. File, save, URL, total query. Okay, now we will create an update query. We will update the price by 20%. We will increase the price by 20%. The unit price. So, let's go to the create query design. Where's the price? You will find it in the products. So we will increase it by 20%. Or close. No, let's delete this one. Okay. So if you'd like to increase it, you will go to the select the unit price. Okay, and you will click the update. Yes. Okay. Let's unclick again. You will see unclick or select. Let's select. No. This one, the once you selected the update, this will be changed. So click update. See, update to, meaning it's asking you the how would you like to increase the unit price. So we'll go to the build again, build, and then it's table products. No, table products. We will get the the unit price from the table products, exclamation point, and then unit price. You want to increase it by 20%, so you will multiply it by 1.2. So for example, if it's $1, it will become $1.20. 20 cents. I think it's better that let me open first the table products. Okay, let's for example, this unit price is 18. This chai, no, chai with product ID 1, 18. So if you will increase it to by 20%, let me open my calculator. So calculator, 18 multiplied by 1.2, the new price is 21.6. 21.6. So we will test it. We will check again this product. From 18, it will become 21.6. So let me close this table now. That's product ID 1, huh? No. Okay. So click this one and then view. So this one, huh? So it's now it's update. We don't have a criteria field. So let's run now. Let's run. You are about to update 77 rows and click yes. Okay, so let's save this one. Query update price. Okay, so let's close this one. After you run it, let's check again our table products and product ID. How much is it now? From 18, it became 21.6. Let's see the calculator. So 21.6, 21.6. So our update is correct. So that's an example of query update query. In the query update query, you will select this, and whatever changes you want to a selected column, you will place it here. Okay, next is we're going to create a query that will be used for our billing report. In the billing report, we need the company name, the address, the product purchased by the customer, the unit price, and the quantity and the total. And based on that, we will what we're going to select is only those orders made on April. So let's create now the query. Create query design again. We need the table customers, we need table orders, and table products. Let's close this. And we need a company name. We need the address. We need the product name, the unit price, and then the order ID, and then we will make a total here, a calculated total. So based on this, we need also the delivery date, but this one will be a filter, will be used as a filters. We need the totals query. Okay, so unit price, we need order ID, count, and then I will type this as quantity, and then I'll put over here where okay, and the date is April. I need all the transactions made in April, so the date will be, let's zoom this, between, okay, hashtag for the date, between March 1, April is 4, 1, 2, 6, and hashtag for April has only 30 days. Okay, so that's it. Now let's test it. Do we have a data in April? Let's test this one. Yes, we have. Okay, let's view it. Let's design it now. Next is we need a total, so unit price and quantity again. Let's make an insert column. We'll make a build, total is the name, and then open parenthesis TBL products unit price multiplied by count of from the TBL orders, and then order ID. Let's close it. That's the total now. We have the total, and this is an expression. So let's see. So that's it. We have this details now, and we are good to go. We can proceed now by creating a report. So let's save this one first. File, save, query, billing April. No, that's our name. Now we'll create a report now. Based on this billing, we'll create a report. So you will just select it, create report, or create report. Let's see. Okay, so what we will do, I will change it. I'll delete these two, this date, and then I'll make a grouping based on the company. So I have to separate each company. What do you think? Like for example, this one, I will group this, and you will see in the bottom the two products that he purchased in the month of April. So that's it. So I will rename this first. Make sure that we are in the design. Name it. Rename this one. Billing. Or I will change it to April order. Okay. I'll delete this. I'll delete this. And I think I don't need this icon also. I'll delete this one. Now I need a group of the company. So to add a group, click add group here. And based on company, to create a group. Okay, so you will see here we have a company header now. We will transfer this field, the company and the address on top. So click this one. In the arrange, remove layout so that you can move the company name. Click again. Okay, company, and then change this address. And then let's see what error is this one. Okay, we will fix that one. Now I don't need this field, so I'll remove this. Okay, and again, let's go to the design. Let's view it. Okay, so this is a company. I will adjust this. I will place this in the bottom, and at the same. And also, we will add a total, a subtotal for each. Okay, so I'll move this one now. We'll go to the layout view. I think it's much better. We'll go to the layout view. No, or design view. I will go to the design view. I'll select this. Oh, shift. I have to click shift. Now, both of them will be moved now. Okay. We'll move this also. I will move this also. I will move this also. This is the sum of the unit price. I don't need this. I'll delete this. Sum of the unit price. Okay, looks like that the size of this is not the same, so we'll go to the format. Where is it? Sign. I think it's in the format. This one. Nope. Okay, this one. Size. The tallest, so there should be in the same size. Tallest. I think this one also. Size. Tallest, and then make it a line on top. Align top. So they're aligned now. I would like to increase this header also so that I can put a line at the bottom of the labels. So I'll increase this, but I need the property sheet. The height is 0.29. I will make it 0.35, I think, and then I will select this line. I will click a line to make it straight. Yeah, okay. I'll delete it. Again. Let's place it now. Oh, a little. Okay, so I'll make this bold also. Uh, bold format. Make it bold for the unit price and the font. Or we'll make it in the middle alignment. Yes. Next. Let's see again. Okay, so we have the product unit price, and then I'll make this higher also. It's too crowded, so there should be a space at the bottom. I'll make a layout also. Layout, 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 so that okay. Yeah. I'll go to the design view to increase this. Okay. And I will readjust this one. I'll readjust this space. This also I have to move a little bit. Now let's go to the design view or layout view. Okay, looks fine now. Okay, increase the gap between the rows. Also, I don't like to have alternative colors in the headers. So we'll go to design view. Okay, I will increase the gap, right? Increase this header, make it 0.35 also. Also this detail, make it 0.35. We will remove the alternative color here. So you'll go to the format, alternative back color, make it no color. Report footer, we don't need this, reduce this. Okay, let's view it again. What other improvements? So now there's a little gap here now. Oh, there are two. This is the group. Now we will add a subtotal. A subtotal, huh? Adding subtotal is very easy. We'll go again to the design view. Here, we'll click more. Just in case this is not appearing, you will go to the design tab and then look for group and totals. When you click this, it's hidden. So if it's hidden and you want to show it, click this groups and sort total. Now let's go to the more, and our objective now is to create a subtotal and grand total. With we'll total the total, show grand total. I need a grand total, show subtotal, and the group footer. Okay, so see, now we'll go to the view. So there's a subtotal, but we will format it. There's a subtotal, there's subtotal, and then there's a grand total, and we will format it in this currency format. So let's go to the design. So this is the total. Format, change it to currency. This one. Okay, where is that one? This is currency also. Change it to currency. Okay, we're almost done. We'll go to the report view. Okay, this is our report. April order, group by company, and this product, unit price, quantity, and total. Okay. In the footer, I will remove the alternative. That's the last alternative back color. That's the last improvement that we're going to make. So because it's subtotal, we don't require this. Let's go to the design view, and the design view, subtotal, order, color, no color. And now let's go to print preview. So this is our report. Okay, this is our report, page 1 of 1. We have a grand total, subtotal for each. And now, if you want to add label also here, I think it's better to add a label. So you will click this label. This one is a label. Place it here and name it as subtotal. Make it a range, align top. Okay, and same thing here. Let me copy this, go here, Control V, range, align right, but this time I will change this to grand total. We'll make it a little bit near, no? Align right, and then make it, and then if you want, we can make it this bold also, format bold. And for the last time, let's see, print preview. Okay, so that's our report for April. Okay guys, so we already reached the end of our video. From this video, we learned how to create 3 tables, create form and subform, create queries, and we also created a report. So thank you for watching, and if this video had helped you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.